After weeks of working at full capacity, I needed to escape and find some peace again. This time, I returned to the snowy forest to enjoy the quiet at the small wooden cabin I built last year. Today, the air feels colder than usual. Perhaps a snowstorm will surround me tonight. I didn't come alone. My loyal companion, my little dog, is with me on this journey. We walk through deep snow, each step sinking into the endless white. After hours of trekking, we finally saw it. The wooden cabin, buried under heavy snow, waiting quietly like an old friend. The door was blocked. Snow had piled up so thick that I had to shovel for nearly an hour before I could push the door open. Each heavy scoop echoed in the silent forest. At last, the creaking door gave way, revealing the little shelter I had built with my own hands. The air inside was icy. I checked the old stove and found some leftover pieces of wood. A small fire, and a weak flame flickered to life. It wasn't enough to warm the room, but at least it pushed back some of the cold. I knew the night ahead wouldn't be easy. So, once again, I put on my hood and stepped outside. The forest was silent except for the storm. I split the logs into smaller pieces. Each strike echoed through the wilderness. Heavy work, but necessary, because every piece of wood was not just fuel, it was survival. This time, flames roared to life, glowing bright and warm. Fire is more than heat. It is the symbol of life, a reminder that even in the harshest conditions, we can create light and safety. I set a kettle on a small outdoor stove. Snow melted into clear water, bubbling and steaming in the freezing air. I dropped in instant noodles. The aroma rose immediately, warm and familiar. A simple dish, but out here it felt like a feast. Alongside the noodles, I had some bread. I shared slices of meat with my dog. He wagged his tail happily, enjoying his meal as much as I enjoyed mine. Sitting in the glow of the fire, holding a bowl, I felt comfort return. Outside, the storm roared, but inside we had food, warmth, and company. The fire crackled in the stove, light dancing across the wooden walls. The wind screamed outside, but within these walls there was peace. I sipped hot tea and stroked my dog as he curled up beside me. Slowly, sleep pulled me in. Tonight we weren't just surviving, we were living in our fragile but warm shelter. After eating, I rebuilt the simple wooden bed I had made last year. This little wooden frame felt like a fortress, a place where I could rest safely while the storm raged outside. I woke to silence. The storm had passed. Outside, the forest was covered in a fresh, glittering blanket of snow. The sky was pale, the air crisp. I boiled water once more and made hot tea. I packed my gear, checked the cabin, and prepared to leave. I felt grateful for warmth, for fire, for shelter, and for the lessons nature always gives. With my backpack strapped on and my dog running ahead, I set out once more. The forest stretched wide and silent, but I carried with me the memory of one peaceful night in the snow. Out here, survival is never easy, but with fire, with willpower, and with hope, we always find a way.